Yeah, no, like the first half of my run, I fucking scrubbed it hard. Oh my god, I was so pissed off at myself. I don't know. I lost all my mojo for it. I don't know. It was weird. It was almost like I had never been in VCR before. I had to like get myself out of this weird ass funk, and once I did, I was all right. It might take a second for it to pull up on YouTube. I'm low-key gonna slot Ellie because I'm not sure how the healers are at putting Ellie. Just put it in the wrong slot. Yo, chill.
This way, faithful.
What run are you looking at?
Your rightful adoration in the courtyard.
Depression. That's where no escape from.
May be too much to bear for the uninitiated.
Yeah. Yeah, it had me aggravated, but mostly I was aggravated at myself because I know I wasn't playing like I should have been playing.
Faithless. Put them in their place, then put them to work.
I was definitely off. Well, I definitely got it back though, the last half.
This is our chance for freedom.
What happened to what? I think that one was lack of stacking. What's that? Oh, in terms of skill? Maybe. Honestly, like, I don't think we really have a too much stream. Yeah, so careful what you say. I think there are like people who die definitely more than others because of their lack of paying attention. Features improved? What the hell are you talking about? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about our runs. Oh. What about right now? I'm so confused. Oh, yeah. I'm the only one ballsy enough to come down here, or what is this? Is that the white cat? That's not okay. The white one's the one that shoots out that electricity that puts the shock AoE around everybody it touches. So, yeah, you can wipe a whole group pretty easily that way. Yeah, definitely. So me streaming like this and being able to hear everybody's voices is actually what got me kicked from Chubby Buddy's guild the last time. Yeah, because I was running. I wasn't. Well, I was running with depression at the time, and they all knew I just left Chubby Buddy's vast hard mode prog, and they were all talking mad shit. And someone found out, sent her the link to it. She watched it, fucking threw a big old bitch fit, and then before I could respawn, kicked me out of Discord so I couldn't respawn. Yeah. I was like, alrighty then. And I was totally helping out like the group too and everything. I wasn't like trolling or anything like that. Like, I was being totally wholesome. Oh, see, like that. That's what happens with the white cap. The tank doesn't grab it right away. That white cat fucked us up. Oh my god, dude, you gotta turn that cat around. No fucking resources.
Now you will learn the way of John.
I feel like I'm solo in this fate right now.
Foul marauders of Lokars, you will not walk away.
Why did I agree to this again? Yeah, right. Let me chill with that. I am not the best DPS. You don't need to say that to me. What are you talking about? I think I am one of the harder hitters on our team, though. On Osiris's team. Have you parsed yet? Wow, Missy. What if you're hitting like 57k? Like, I'm just saying, like, no, I'm just saying, like, what if you were hitting some like low number like that? Like, what would you even do? Like, would you just like quit? I guess you better find out. No. You, me, and Felon definitely like follow mechanics and die significantly less than compared to everybody else. And like we're the only ones that could like really be counted on consistently to do portals correctly. And you just need to stop getting in your own fucking head and go solo a goddamn portal already. That barrier though. Maybe that was the first thing I focused. Oh fuck, why not? Oh yeah, drop that standard in a shot. Oh, then he stepped on me! The white cat shot his AoE to the group. And then he steps on top of me with him while I'm trying to fucking type in chat. Oh lordy. Yo, if I don't know the healers, I low-key thought it. Like, and I swear to God, I don't believe Trimark or One Jack are running Ellie.
Forgive your trespass.
I was tonight. I was, and I sat at fucking 10%. Like, go rewatch my stream. I had like no magic for like the entirety of tonight.
I am waiting.
Yeah. I definitely did bump mine up to a B plus though by the end.
As futility set in, do you finally accept your place in the world?
Really depends on what I'm in the
You're
mood for.
boring me,
I range from IPAs to Blue Moon to Stella to Marble Double White to... How so? I don't understand what you mean by hipster with beers.
Bugs in my bed. How irritating.
I like IPAs. A little bit. It's definitely an acquired taste. I hated drinking beer when I was younger, back in like my partying days. And then as I started drinking more, I definitely started enjoying it more.
Are you ignorant to your own mortality?
Yeah, see,
And
vodka
did crack.
was my alcohol of choice, and then I went to preferring whiskey. I love whiskey. I could drink whiskey all night long. I could drink whiskey. I could kill a bottle of Jack and wake up fine the next morning.
Nuts who think themselves wolves.
I prefer dark, honestly, but then
Yeah.
again, I do prefer it with like something else. Though I can't do it by itself. Like Coke and rum is like Coke and rum is perfect. So much more. Yeah. Any Coke is definitely
Don't tell me they're focusing each other right away. Oh my god, these guys are toxic.
me running.
VSS.
Oh, there's any
The only why I ran out of saying, because they weren't looking at the boss, so the boss was getting Ellie.
Yeah, it is. That last boss? Oh, it was 8. I remember dying. The tank died
On
like
your
twice.
knees. Good manners.
No, I don't think that like I was talking to him. That had like much kind of hype. Your mother.
Get out of my roost.
Save for the W. I mean, only always improved. Even though like Fortnite hasn't built my numbers, they still now that do parts of the missions. Up on my rotation.
Yo, the barriers fan right now is for real.
Better make sure you're slotting your own too. So you can have fun.
Right?
Everybody, pro men, barrier combos. Yeah, it was nice. Like, I'm feeling macro. I really just want to get, really just want to fight on the macro. So the ones that have the most titles for me is my macro and my mag life. Oh, that's roll.
To stand shoulder to shoulder with a god. Here I am.
Rising lightning! Melt the ice monster!
That's the one bad thing about a macro is you do a disadvantage.
Macro's also doing a dynamic rotation versus static. When you're doing static rotation, your par shouldn't change from dummy to trial. When you're doing static rotations, your par shouldn't change from dummy to trial.
Yeah.
No, 5 Elf Bane, 3 False God, and
Yeah.
2's on. And then run Parse Food to give you the simulation of sustain in a trial. Although with Elf Bane, you don't recast your dots hardly ever, so you really don't even really need it.
Yeah, I don't mind the rotation in the trial for a macro, but I hate doing the rotation in the parse to macro. You would hate it. You have like one rotation that's like 3 parse swaps.
You leave nothing but a crater and a stain. Gold Manos! Stoop to your level, but it won't save you.
What's that?
So the iron.
Just one. But I got a 3 mil for building multi. Oh, how much does it cost? I just said how many do I have?
It was bad.
Down with the dragon!
Merciful outcast.
Of all things that you could have
How is
splurged
it
on.
possible?
Because they are not gods, and we will no longer be their slaves.
The ghostly eyeball, yeah. What? I mean, that could just been like a rough one. Like the first, I mean, the first one for me is always a rough one, anyways. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I need to touch this up again. I mean, if you hit 70, I mean, if you hit below 70, I'd be like, oh, okay, Crook, what are you doing? It's a mag DK. Hitting 80k, right? Why is there enraged orbs? Oh, I thought he said he's hitting, he himself is hitting 80k, and I was like, bruh.
Where's this
Dying like 3 or 4
motherfucker
times
at?
to enrage fucking orbs. Yeah, Sada was just telling me to I should just start doing them. Yeah.
Why are you linking that to me, Crook? You're so toxic. What do you mean, why? What's wrong with that? Nothing? I just sitting there in case I do need to get. I don't have to pull it out of my bank.
This man. Do you stream all your runs? Even the prog?
Yeah, stream the prog. I usually stream our prog just so I don't have to upload video later. Yeah, it's like I don't ever notice a difference in lag. These guys are really opening up all the chests. Doesn't even drop perfected. I don't decon. Yeah, you thought I'd decon.
Man's walking around with a mill in his inventory. You think he decon?
I know, right? They're gonna get sold to a vendor the first time I'm in a vendor, so I wouldn't. I see that. They're gonna get vendored, I hope you know that, right? No, cause like whenever I'm in the vendor, I just spam X. I don't ever like fucking watch what I'm selling. Yeah, for what I'm doing format content, alright, chill. Oh my god, kill yourself, Crook. Why you gotta be so toxic to me? You're so toxic. Oh look, I have a sock. Yeah. I didn't know this was gonna be a chest prog. Ooh, I'll touch your pigtails. I'm kidding. Did you read my reply? She's reading our chat. I'm getting exposed. The chest prog is real with this group.
Are they still opening chests?
Yo, I hate how many chests are in this fucking trial for this reason. They should disable all chests until every boss is killed. V-spiked unibrow. That sounds really fucking hot. You just giving me all the mojo I need to provide more jizz on that couch. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This man is...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fucking ain't your crack going through group. Yo, we're like the improv masters right now. We need to go to Craglorn and do this shit.
Suffer for disturbing me.
Probably get banned for being the next KKK rally like RNC.
Begone, vermin. Leave and I may spare you.
I'll go to game chat real quick and ask him what side I am.
See where those little black talon is on the end of that knuckle? That's where we're going to be putting our finger there.
That's 4 of us here.
Alright. Okay. Looks good to me. Looks good to me.
Yeah, what side am I?
Hopefully the healer. Healer on each side, Drake, you're on team 2. Over here, a little bit. The right side. And then... that's it. That was it. That's how you do it right there.
Okay, I never got an actual answer, so I'm assuming I'm team 1. Wait, how on your left side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh.
You'll suffer for disturbing me.
You want my spot?
Fools.
I already did that today. I did that on my lunch today. I know. I get a lot of fucking homework.
Dispose of yourself before I do.
Well, actually, it's really not even so much that. I mean, it can be a lot sometimes because, like, sometimes like each lesson's 100 fucking problems long. And they'll give us like 2 lessons in a row.
Flames can feast on you. Servants of flame! Come to now!
I do what? When I'm wanting an actual, what I see what I can hit. What's my highest amount? Yeah, if I'm just sitting there practicing, no.
Be scattered to the farthest corners of the world. Be gone, vermin.
You need to be running, make sure you're running 5 light. So your head and shoulders should be light.
Leave and I may spare you.
What's that? You can. The only thing is, so why not?
Leave and I may spare you.
So what have you been running for with the Elfbane this time? And then just do your 5-5 if you don't have lights on. Yeah, that'll be fine. You'll see about, just add about 8k to whatever you hit. That'll be with Zon.
Living flames.
Yeah. That's about what mine is when I don't have Zon on. I can help you with that probably tomorrow before I run. Because after this run I have to go to bed. Yeah. That's... Yo, what is this man doing? It's just like 7 light attacks. No. Oh my god. Yo, did you catch the name? What's the name of that? What's the name of that person? Oh, I've already moved. I don't know.
I won't last.
What's that name? Forest? Looks like Forest something? Forest Vidar or something? He's on a Templar. I know. staying. Like, what is up with this? This is dookie right now. I've been popping ores. What are you talking about? Wow, rip half the group.
Die, you maggots!
Rip! Tank loss aggro. Look at this. Clean up these Atros. I didn't pay attention to what he said.
Feast on you. Servants of flame!
Yo, there's lava all over this place. There's lava like all over the damn place. That one right there in the death center, that was my bad. I killed that HO right there. Yeah. We probably would have been alright, but I think main tank died. Oh, wrong way.
Dare enter my domain? Fools. Begone, vermin. Dispose of yourself before I do. You'll suffer for disturbing me. Dispose of yourself before I do. Obey me, living flames. Burn them to cinder.
Right? Fuck that guy.
You'll suffer for disturbing me.
So I start beef with one sentence. So watch out.
Leave and I may
Damn, my realtor used to be a telemarketer.
Bruh, I've known how to
Realtor
type
sound
since I
used
was
to
in
be a-
4th grade.
What's your WPM?
Right now, probably about 90, 95.
Damn. I saw I was able to hit it was like 70s or 80, I think.
When I was at my peak,
That's like-
I
that's like
could get up to like
that's like
120.
fool.
Damn.
But I don't
Definitely
have.
not near
That was
that.
back when I owned a computer. I don't own a computer anymore.
Yeah. What about you, Crick?
Begone, vermin. Flames can feast on you.
What'd you hit? You hit 92k?
I thought yeah.
Oh.
Like 92k as well.
I was gonna say, man, you're on that PC burn, like, fucking... Oh, I fell in the water.
A normal progress plus 3. It's like it feels like, you know how like silence slipping out of guild? It's like it's like open after that.
Because this might be Sir setup. What you see now, except for the drain. Yeah. Thinking about next run doing Flames of Oblivion front bar though, and the heal on the back bar. No, I'm running bubbles instead because no one else is running them. Because it invites a huge magic buff. Yeah, cause it's like 2k more max magic, which equates to a lot of spell damage. My current setup right now? No. But I would imagine it's quite a bit because I have parts without that 2k before, and it makes a huge difference. For VCR, no, not necessarily. I mean, it's a hard call to make because you're running portals, so you're obviously slotted that heal where you would otherwise have an DPS ability, and then I have aggro, son of a bitch. If anything, orbs probably would be better over Scalding Rune if VCR. What are you running? I mean, you don't have to run it like it's not gonna like absolutely kill your DPS, but it will drop it. Yes. No, you're totally fine. I don't mind at all to answer these questions. I was just a little aggravated because I had fucking tank aggro on Enraged Iron Atro. It was... Yeah, and if you're gonna replace Scalding Rune with orbs, I would make sure that the orbs are out more consistently, just so you do keep up that dot. Yeah, so like I would cast it. So like I would cast it like you would use talents. So like do your orb, 6 force pulses or whatever amount of force pulses you do, orbs, your last 2 force pulses, then your other 2 front bar dots, and then swap to your back bar. So like normally when I'm doing it, I'll do engulfing embers on my front bar, and those are my ones that I'll recast before a bar swap after my last 2 force pulses. What do you mean? Yeah, well, oh, it also depends on when you start your rotation. So like if you start your rotation on Scalding Rune, then you'd bar swap and then start your Scalding Rune. But you might not want to do it that way in VCR or just in general because you don't want to bar swap a force pulse, right? So even if you had to reset those 2 front bar dots a little bit early, I would do it just to get the rotation back in rhythm.
Leave and I may spare you.
Or you could do that too. Yeah. Yeah, you could do that too. That'll work as long as you're not bar swapping your force pulse, basically. But however you're doing your rotation would work out anyway, really. It's just really what it's going to come down to is what feels comfortable to you. Because once you already have something engraved in your muscle memory, it's very hard to break. Yeah. If anything, I would bar swap your eruption. It's your longest casting ability. Has the longest animation. Yeah. Once Asylum gets nerfed and we're no longer using it. Because you'll run out of your dots for 1, and 2, not getting that proc is a huge DPS loss. No, well if you do 9, you're doing 2 mania, now your dots are falling off. And they're falling off by like 2 or 3 seconds. If you do 7, then you're losing on our DPS for not getting that second proc from. Is it just me or does it seem like Hollow Fane like practically never procs? At least in this group.
Cinders!
Get wrecked.
Blacken the sky with a smoldering corpses. Go now!
What do you do when you keep these scenes and enter a trial?
What's that?
Obey me, living flames.
I don't even know what the question is. My fucking game chest is so fucking loud. Can you say that a little louder? Yeah. I'm gonna keep on breathing.
on you.
That block saver.
Yeah, it hasn't been that fun lately in there.
Go to now. Vermin. Time to stamp you out. Rise from the ash, servants of flame.
Well, at least no, I wasn't wrong about that.
Still on that asylum stuff?
Feast on
Yeah. Well, because like I've never, of all the builds and all the people that I like know that play macro, like especially like Scotty being like one of those top people in this game right now. I was asking him like, would you ever use an asylum? They know the Red Dead God and Mother Sorrow always outperforms it. And I asked like two other people that play macro mains. Well, the man, yeah, I mean, I just picked up macro like last week, so I was like, maybe I don't know about a build with asylum. No, they're literally all of them said that you shouldn't be using asylum at all. It doesn't make sense too, because if he's on Orphan Duty, what's up? Yeah, use a monster. I use Grothkar, but supposedly they said that we can get off using Library. So I just use Grothkar for now, because I have to go and get the Nomad for Library. Is it? Well, no, like, now, you know, like, you know, it was like, no, he was saying that you were in that, blah, 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 so I was like, yeah, so I was like, yeah, so I was like, maybe, maybe I don't know about this build that he's using. And I was like, that's what I was, yeah. That's what I'm saying, it's like, yeah, it must have been before something. But yeah, it was more like I was just making sure like I was like being an idiot. Cause I would hate to be like, oh, maybe, yeah, cause I was like, maybe you should try using Pulse God and And that's what he was like, no, this. And I was like, man, maybe. Because I was like, cause for me, it's like mainly, I was like, I'm new to the macro, so maybe I am wrong. Oh no, that's just a, yeah. I mean, I can see it, but that's kind of also toxic for a prog group.
Living flame.
Like, yeah, that's the whole point of the prog group.
Yo, this is AIDS. God.
No place for our safety.
I know. At the last second too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get the, because for some reason on PSN, when you do keyboard and mouse, if you hold shift and hit backspace, it just erases it all for you anyways. At least it did at one point. I know, like with when I'm trying to do, see right here it doesn't work, but when I'm trying to like do my streams and I type in something wrong and I'm just like naturally holding shift because I was like doing all caps, I'll hit the backspace and I'll erase everything. So I thought it would work here too. Is it really, or are you just being sarcastic? Okay. God, this run is going on forever.
Well. Oh. No, but what was I saying? I'm brain fart.
Your whole life is a brain fart.
Hell yeah.
Damn, got him. What are you talking about? I haven't smoked at all this whole run. I was about to.
This man.
And what do you mean? I smoked one time in that VCR run, so chill. I smoked one cigarette in VCR. Camel menthol. What's wrong with that? They're the most menthol out of all the cigarettes. Why? What's wrong with that? I don't get what's so funny about that. What would you think? Fucking cowboy killers? Ugh, Pall Malls are gross. I've smoked Newports before and they're alright. They're they're not menthol enough for me. Like these ones are like they like got the little crush in it, so it's like a super menthol.
I don't smoke at all, so I can't relate here.
Yeah, that's kind of where this came from. I just never quit. But I did wait till I was 18 at least.
Hey, you're wild then. You're really wild then out here.
I started when I was like 16. Started sneaking out, going to the parties and whatnot. And then when I was 18, I fucking like, well, I was super sheltered. Like, I was barely even allowed to like go hang out with friends. Like when I was at home, like it was always no, 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 no. Like, yeah, I was super sheltered growing up. So like, whenever like I found my opportunity, like I dipped. And like when I turned 18, oh my god, fucking, I was drunk literally 24/7 for at least the first 2 years after I turned 18. I was showing up to work drunk. I would start to lose my buzz, and then like I'd go out to on my lunch break and smoke a big old fucking bowl on lunch with the coworkers. Go back in high as fuck. Get off of work, go get drunk. Oh man, I was either drunk or high all the damn time. And then I started doing coke, and fucking partying got even harder. And man, you could drink a lot when you do coke. Oh my god. It just keeps you going. Not really. Yeah, see, I never had any care to try like any of that hardcore shit, like meth or heroin or any of that shit, like or fucking crack. I never did any of that. Yeah, the most I've ever done is coke and weed. That's it. I've never done anything outside of coke and weed. My homie that I worked with at Sitel, it was a call center. He happened to be the biggest drug dealer in all of New Mexico, and he made a deal with me. Yeah, no, he was fucking, yeah. No, the dude had like 7 houses, all paid for in cash. He had 3 of those houses that was literally just stacked with money, like 'cause they couldn't exactly put it in a bank, right? Because you know the cops were always after him and checking. Fucking, the IRS is always checking up on him and everything. So yeah, he literally just has stacks of cash just sitting in these houses, just like fucking, just massive stacks of cash, just like just chilling there. But he worked out a deal with me. No, and to this day he still hasn't been arrested. But the deal I had with him was like, I would always send him buyers, like anybody who's looking to buy coke, I would just send them to him, and if they drop my name, then he'd hook me up with some free coke. Yeah. Kinda, I guess you could say.
I don't know, sounds pretty gay to me.
Hey, I ain't gay, but 20 is 20. Hell yeah. Especially when it's free? Fuck yeah, get out of here with that shit. Hey. I ain't gay, but 20 is 20.
But yeah, I'll probably still tell Dino if he's gonna stay on orb, switch it.
is just a pussy.
Yeah, you want me to do Portal?
Yes, please.
That shit was hilarious.
Okay.
What you did.
Dragons are gods in the flesh.
Yeah, that was crazy. What can you do?
What's up? I missed it. I was in game chat.
Oh no, I was just saying that I was probably still gonna tell Dino to probably not do the silent thing. Yeah. Well, see, but like the thing is like, so you know, macros new to me, and being in here in the VCR, I don't want to be a detriment. So I actually like I have like on my watch later like a ton of macro clears of like PC people and shit like that, and I've like swapped my bars out so I can clear stuff better, and I can still like do what I need to do, but all the ones that I've seen where people are running macro, which is not that many POVs for macro and hard mode VCR, but all of them are running exactly what I'm running. I've yet to see one that's running a one of those asylum styles. Again, and then especially because if it's from yeah. But for me, it's also like, oh, he said like he got that from Salty. I was like, oh, that makes sense. You're talking about the dude who had an ego after he got carried by Griffin Hearts.
If you will give your lives to me, I will take them.
There's no way the group that's running with him didn't ask the same thing. Because I always see Dino force pulsing the orbs. I'm like, alright. I'm like, your main spammable for that thing is the skull thing, and especially because like if you got orbs like close to each other, your skull's just gonna ricochet off and then pull another one. It's like the one really cool thing about that damn ability. It's like your spammable will also hit anything that's nearby. That just like skull will just bounce off and hit another orb. No, I know, but I think Ricochet has like a big, but besides that, I think it's like, it has a bigger area or like a longer distance where you don't need to, you know, forceful, you know, ads kind of have to be caught. Yeah. See, I didn't want to just say it that loud because I didn't want to, you know, I don't. Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, because I literally just did it. I did it for his privacy's sake. I was like, let me whisper. I don't want to just be like, hey man, let's put him on a blast or something like that. I didn't want to be that guy. Yeah, just saying. I know some. Yeah, if you say it like that, yeah. I was just saying, like, I don't know him. Like, I was like, well, let me just whisper. I don't want to be like, yo, dude, why you call me after this? Save. Oh, he went like that out loud? Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, no, I do. I remember it. Sorry. I'm like doing death stairs right now. I'm trying not to fucking die because there's only two of us. I unpinned him. Yo, like, chill. I forgot to put on a fucking heal. Which isn't helping.
Thousands of years to come.
My boy was about to kill you. Fuck you say to me? Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, that's essentially the same thing like that, but I was just trying to do that with Dino as a safety measure. I don't know Dino like that, so I don't want to like just straight hop on mic. But Dino, why are you force balls? Yeah. If I was raid leader, I would. But like I told you where you've been like, why don't you just say something? Like the times I say something in this group, I get backlash. So like, I'm just like, it is what it is. Crazy because it's like I'm never trying to carefully say what I'm gonna say, piss anybody off, and then it's like, you get backlash. Like, that's why that run I was like, man, I'll mute my mic. Fuck this. I didn't even call him my Colossus anymore or anything. I was like, what? It was like in the moment. Yeah. It was, it was just one of those, I mean, because it was just like, that's why I was like, man, I'm gonna mute my mic, because I was getting killed by orbs back to back, there was no dumb sub that was killing me too, and then next thing I know, I was looking over and I was seeing this man hit force pulse and the orbs, and the orbs were one of the main things that was killing me, and I was all like, man, gotta fix them here. That's just sounds funny. Yeah, I think that was like, hey, I don't. He was the one that was like, I don't want to throw shade to the orb people, stuff like that.
No, that wasn't me. I think that was one of the tanks.
Was that? Yeah, I don't remember what it was. So they were like, yeah, kill them. I was like, finally someone realized that shit was funny. They fuck. 4 of those came out and smacked me back to back, and I'm like, bro. I feel like I'm dying and I'm out here looking my ass, but I'm like, it's not even my fault. This sucked more because these orbs were, I don't know why, they wouldn't rage. They love me. Like, felon, give me that ass here, boy, and they just gonna kill me. I'm like, man. Yep.
Or me.
Yeah, there you go. For the most part, you'll always hear, alright, felon. And then felon health bar, black. Yeah, believe the nerve on him. Man, you know one thing I can't stand while we're in a prog? I can't stand our sires being positive after a wipe. I can't, oh no. But you need some like, yeah, like, you need some like, yeah, you need some like, realistic.
Oh shit. I totally missed to go downstairs. I'm fucking scrub. That's to the max right there. Can the group make up which mine that they're gonna, or which fate they're gonna focus first? Jesus Christ. It's been so long since I've even set foot in VSS. It's toxic.
Literally just a fucking, you're just parsing the whole time you're in there, really. Yeah. What? I've been wanting to do it just to do it, even though it really didn't feel like it was that much different.
Yo, I don't even know how I survived that. Dragon Breath as a DPS.
What? Oh, you gotta tell me. This shit was a struggle to try to get my fucking perfected boss god.
I still don't have my full set.
Yeah, I still need the jewelry and the staff.
I still need a fucking hands and feet.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for like whenever you want to start a group for it. Like, I'll give you all the body pieces if I get those. But I don't need them. Oh, it's not bugging. You know, I got it.
Love
Thank
to,
you,
bro.
Katie. Oh, I took a break for the longest.
You'll run.
You can edit your characters, bro. Yeah, more defense with that. Yeah, I bought main. I spent my crowns on buying them. So you just go for the macro. I would not do that. I would do stitching. Stitching isn't that bad. Yeah. I forgot how do you start it. Oh, that's the what is that fucking Raza guy?
Yep, Razandar or whatever.
It's a long ass button. Yeah, to the front bar, yeah. Yeah.
See it for what it was.
Really, you got a great sword of Yona cringe. Kill yourself.
Man, it was bad.
Beautiful mirage.
Only to the blind. Do you see my scars?
I did. I don't think they're selling for much.
His eyes are open now.
That's funny. I'm surprised she's never seen the like a tip or anything about that. Mm. Oh, I know. Is it the dude that comes up to you and talks to him? Or talk to him?
If you go to your collections and go to
Oh,
what?
yeah, I started it now.
Okay.
Thank you though, Silent. I love you, dog.
Love you too, Brand. I said, man. Love you too, man.
Hell yeah. My name Bran. My name Bran. How do you whisper somebody in this game without actually being friends with them?
/W space, type their name, comma.
/W space. Huh. /T, that works too? Huh. The more you know.
Oops. I totally declined that.
How much is Sijic?
Alright, so I got the gloves on feet now, but I need stones of transmutal because they're sturdy and invigorating.
Really?
No. Yeah. I got 3 transmute crystals. Woohoo! But I am tier 1 for Black Reach right now, which ends at 26 days. I'm never doing Grey Host. It's awful. Black Reach is way better.
He's red.
But I can't PvP tonight.
This is
And
blue,
right
but
now I
they're
can only
not set up
PvP
to
on red.
PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. What's tomorrow? Thursday?
Yippers.
2 more days of work? Fuck. I'll be down in PvP this weekend though.
You ain't got no job.
Fuck, dude, I work a lot. I haven't stopped working since all this shit started happening.
Why was it so busy?
Picked up a lot of work doing the schools since they're been closed down.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I've
They're
done.
just like fixing their shit while they're closed.
Well, I've redone all the lighting in 2 different schools, and I've upgraded power panels and added new circuits and new outlets and all this other bullshit for computer rooms in 6 different schools now.
So,
In the past like month and a half.
good job. And it's schools too, so I'm pretty sure this was some nice contract.
Yeah, and then I was in a panel today, and it was it's an old wood shop that they converted into like a computer room. And I opened up the panel and I looked at it. My first thought was, how the fuck is this shit not blowing up right now? Like literally top to bottom was nothing but fucking sawdust, which is
Oh wow.
highly combustible. And now in the current code book, anytime you have power inside of a wood shop or wherever there's going to be sawdust, the panel and everything that's related to power in that room has to be explosion proof. Like that's how serious it is.
That's insane.
Yeah. It was pretty trippy. And then all that power is so old, man. Fuck, the wires are all fucking ran all retarded. There's no grounds. Everything's sharing the same fucking neutral. It's toxic, bro.
Janky ass setup.
hmm Yeah, when everything shares the same neutral, you have to shut power off to everything. You can't just shut off power to the one thing you're working on, because it'll get backfed through that neutral and still shock you and kill you.
So it's like that one machine still has the power, but now it's going to something else.
Yeah, so like in a panel you have a bunch of different breakers, right?
Yeah.
If all those breakers are sharing the same exact neutral, say you turn off breaker 1, well the other like 18 or so breakers or whatever that's in there are still operating off that one neutral, so they'll backfeed into that neutral, and whatever you go working down the line, say it's an outlet or whatever, you'll still get shocked because there's still power on that neutral from the other 17 breakers.
Yeah, bro. If this one job line I can do is yours because I hate electricity like that.
I enjoy the work, it's fun.
I imagine it is, but I'm just that shit like electricity and all that kind of stuff. I'm just paranoid to do that.
The biggest thing about it is like I worked on a panel hot not yesterday. I added a bunch of new breakers and landed a bunch of wire while it was hot. And the biggest thing is just knowing what you're touching. Whenever you're inside of a panel that's hot or working with anything hot, just the only thing you have to make sure you do is you're only touching one thing at a time. So
you don't make a circuit out of yourself?
exactly. So like you could easily go up to something that's hot and grab onto it and not get shocked. It's whenever you complete the circuit is when you get shocked.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
And how you get shocked plays a big part in it too. So if you grab an outlet with one hand that's hot and you touch the hot side with one finger and then like the neutral or ground with another finger, well the path is only between your two fingers. You're going to feel the pain of the shock, but you're not going to be at risk of dying because the path was limited to just your hand.
Yeah.
But now if you grab something hot with one hand and then grab a ground or neutral or even another hot with another hand, well now that pathway just crossed your heart, and that's when you gotta worry.
Yeah. Dude, I watched this one video, bro. This one guy trying to fix some fan that was like messed up at an airport, and he just died. Like no joke, like grabbed it, and I guess it started. I don't know what, if like the fan or the wiring was exposed or something, bro. But literally, in the matter of seconds, gone.
Yeah, it's possible. Depending on the voltage, so like higher voltages, it's more riskier. So like in the US, like your 120 outlets, if it crosses your heart, yeah, you're still gonna want to go to the doctor and get it checked out. Make sure your heart's not out of rhythm. It shouldn't. The chances of you killing instantly, highly slim.
No,
But
this
like,
is like at a foreign airport.
so they're probably running 240, which still, I mean, you still don't want to like do anything with it, but the chances of you dying instantly are still slim, but it is possible. Again, it's just a matter of how it crosses your heart and how it hits you.
I mean, what if you can't let go?
That's getting hung up on 120. I have never known anybody or heard anybody to ever get hung up on 120. The only time I've ever heard anybody
That's
get
what
hung
happened.
up
Like, he
is
grabbed it and he was stuck.
he was stuck
Like,
there, yeah. So that means
yeah.
he got hung up on it. So that's when you can't let go. That's when it contracts your muscles continuously and you can't let go. But on like 120, like what the US uses in your normal household, you can't get hung up on that.
Yeah. You
And
fixing to
if you
hop off?
do get hung up on 120, it'll be for like a split second, and then you'll be able to pull yourself away.
You finna hop off?
Yeah, here in a minute.